Alright, so I actually filmed an entire intro to this and wasn't recording. So we're going to have to just pretend that it's still in the box and start from scratch. So this is the Wyze Watch. It's the 47mm edition. We've ordered this one as well as the 44mm edition. So this will be my husband's and I will take the smaller one. It did ship for about 5% of those that pre-ordered. We were fortunate enough to be one of those. The rest should be shipping it sometime in April. And for reference, it is March 21st currently. So we just got this and we're super excited to check it out. Inside the box, as always with Wyze, super minimal packaging, which I really appreciate. We have several different Wyze devices in our home, cameras, thermostat, scale, and this is no exception to the rule as far as how their packaging goes. Like I said, I totally wasn't recording the first time, but this is what the watch sits in. Really minimal, really nice, not a lot of waste of packaging. Is obviously the watch itself, and it comes with this charger, so it's USB on one end and the proprietary magnet to charge it on the other end. I do wish this was a little longer or more heavy duty, but I would assume that they're probably going to bring out some kind of charging stand to go with it. And then just the quick start guide, because everything really you need to know is going to be in the app. First impressions, nice weight, nice bevel. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's aluminum. Yeah, I think it's aluminum that is the bevel. You've got one button here, really nice widescreen, obviously a nod to the Apple Watch. We're Android people, so that's not necessarily an appeal for us, but for myself personally, the ability to change out your straps as easy as the Apple Watch was definitely an appeal. So button is here on the right side. I just turned it on like any other Wyze device. We're going to be using the app today to set it up with the QR code. So let's just take a look at that. We're going to press the add button, add device. I'm assuming it's under lifestyle. Yep, 47. And we're going to go ahead and scan the QR code. And it did, the screen did time out. There we go. So now we are pairing. So now we're going to choose which wrist we wear the watch on. So this is like a good trick question because this is actually my husband's watch I'm setting up for him. So let's see if I can remember which arm he wears his watch on. And I believe it's his left one, but you think you know. We're going to be able to see on here, it says swipe left to see the apps, swipe right to see the data. All right. Swipe down to see notifications. No notifications, obviously up to see shortcuts. Really nice, clear interface. I do not feel like this is a budget screen whatsoever. If you can get a closer look, really nice feel. We'll have to figure out the timeouts on it. But just really organic movements. Nothing feels like I'm going to have to learn too much as far as the shortcuts go. Long press. Oh, it says to long press the side button. And we'll pull up the restart and shut down. So there's that option. Long press the screen to select the face, very similar to how Android Wear OS is. That's what we're both coming from Wear OS devices. So you've got that. And that's it. That's apparently the setup. So here they're upgrading obviously the firmware, which Wyze is really great about that. So I definitely notice on all of our cameras that it definitely has pretty consistent upgrades. I know there's been a lot of mixed opinions about the customer service for Wyze and things like that, but honestly, when you're paying $20 for a smartwatch and you're paying $20 for a security camera, there's little to complain about in my opinion. So looks like we had a few minutes remaining here. Overall, just a really nice feeling on this watch. I'm really curious to see the difference between this one and the 44 when we get it in. We'll have to do a box unboxing on that one to see. This, I'm definitely someone with a smaller wrist. So I definitely feel like smartwatches aren't always catered to those of us with smaller wrist. But let's take a look while it's updating to see. Honestly, very comfortable. It has a nice rounded beveled edge, so it's not cutting in. You know, I'm not feeling like I'm going to press the button accidentally. Sometimes I do that on my other smartwatches, but not feeling too bad. Yeah, so if you're someone with a small wrist like I am, you might actually like this watch. If it's something that you want to be able to see the screen a little bit bigger, I would not hesitate to wear this watch on daily, but that makes me even more excited to see how the 44 goes. So we're going to wait for this to update and then see what features are coming up next. Alright, so the update went great, it said. It's doing its thing, it's restarting. Something else I wanted to mention is obviously the straps are supposed to be really easy to interchange. Wyze does sell a variety of straps you can order with your watch. I'm looking forward to seeing kind of what the Amazon straps feel like on this. It's got the nice quick release, which is fun if you like changing your straps often. So let's go in and see what the app looks like. So we've obviously got connected. It comes 61% full, which is nice because you can kind of play with it. Lots of watch faces. I was really kind of curious. Apparently you can add some photos. Nice selection of watch faces. We've obviously got notifications, allow notifications, stretch reminder. We all need that working from home, don't we? Activity goals, obviously, will be really nice. Do not disturb features. Rise to wake. So that'll be interesting because you can set a time parameter around this. So I guess if you're sleeping and you wear it to track your sleep, you know, maybe it'll be less sensitive to turn on. That's kind of what I assume. You can change up pretty easily what wrist it's on. So if your wife sets it up for you and picks the wrong wrist, that's not a problem. Running in the background, we'll have to set that up. In accord with the phone, we'll see weather and then shortcuts. So here's an interesting thing because I don't think we really knew a lot about the software side of it, but we'll be able to set up shortcut actions. So for instance, we have the Wyze thermostat and we can select shortcut actions on the phone to go with the thermostat. Now my husband's app does not have our camera set up or a scale, so I'll be curious to see on my app what other options there are to use in accord with the other Wyze products throughout our house. But that's really nice to know because a lot of us are really integrating Wyze or Wyze. Sorry, who says Wyze? Am I the only one that says Wyze and means Wyze? Tell me in the comments because I feel like it's just me. Obviously calories, steps, all that jazz, sleep. And then you can fill in your body type information, which is really interesting because I think it actually pulled it from Google Fit because this is all of my husband's information. So that's really interesting. So yeah, that's the Wyze Watch. Obviously earned a badge. They always are including these little like stickers in the new Wyze products that look like the badges, and I don't think there was one for the watch. Did you get one? I'm curious now. Maybe they just forgot it. Maybe they're not doing that. But here it is, listed there, and pretty exciting. I'm pretty happy with the feeling of it. Really good first impressions. Really nice reaction time. Really nice screen quality. Yeah, I think Wyze did another good thing. Looking forward to testing out the next model. And let me know in the comments, did you guys get one? Do you like it? Do you want to see anything else about this? Should I do a comparison video of the two sizes? Yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you want to see next.